Good morning everyone, I'm Christopher Monckton. I'm here to introduce two of the candidates for the Rise Up Australia party in the Victorian State Election. Tim.
I'm Tim Middleton and I'm standing in the upper house for the Northern region.
And I'm Carl Carter, standing for Mildura in the lower house.
And we're here to talk to you today about one of the major policies of the Rise Up Australia party, which is that the torture of little children who are being killed by abortion, by the failure of abortionists to give them an anaesthetic of their own if they are 13 weeks gestation or more. We are going to stop that torture by making sure that the law is changed to require an anaesthetic to be administered to the child before he or she is killed. Tim, is this a policy that you would support?
This is a policy I would definitely support. I think the act of not giving a baby an anaesthetic is absolutely abhorrent, and we can no longer stand for it.
Carl, are you aware that in the state of Victoria, official government health guidelines require that vets treating dogs with puppies in the womb have to bear in mind that the puppy might be able to feel pain, but in the state of Victoria there is no similar provision calling upon doctors to remember that children in the womb can feel pain.
I'd have to ask what government could stand by a policy that would put animals before our own kind.
Now, we have written to all five of the parties represented in the Parliament of Victoria that's just ended. We asked them to write back to us and tell us what they would propose to do to bring the torture to an end by requiring abortionists to administer a simple little injection to the little child in its thigh, a little pinprick, so that it no longer feels its own death agony. And the replies we have received are zero. They don't care. But they're going to have to care, because we're going to write to every legislator after the election, and we're going to say, you have 2 weeks to come forward with your proposals for requiring that every child of 13 weeks gestation or more be given its own anaesthetic to prevent the death agony from being experienced, to prevent the torture which is contrary to federal law. And if you do not reply in satisfactory terms, your name will without further delay be passed to the police, to whom we are already talking, and you will be prosecuted for torture, which is defined as the offence of causing unreasonable and extreme pain and suffering without justification and with the consent or acquiescence of a public official.